I have continued to add more Rivian. Rivian, by the way, had like beat their expectations in terms of volume of deliveries and production. But I think the market maybe had hoped for an even bigger beat on deliveries and production of their existing R1 line, which is their more expensive line. And the reason they beat is because of the $7,500 tax credit going away. The reason the market reacted very negatively to their beat is because they think that, okay, now that the $7,500 tax credit goes away, they're not going to be selling as many vehicles, which is very likely to be true for Q4. Now, Rivian is less affected by the $7,500 tax credit because with their R1 car, they're actually selling a much more expensive vehicle anyway. And so the stock took a pretty significant hit after the numbers were revealed. But what I think people are still missing on the Rivian story is that in December, their Autonomy Day is likely going to surprise a lot of people in terms of what capabilities they're about to release or have in the next year. And then the other part that's missing is that the R2 line, which is they now have hundreds, according to RJ, of R2 test vehicles on the road, is ready to be launched early 2026. It appears, right, as early as Q1, but they haven't really put a specific date on it. But it looks like a hit that they have on their hands, and the R2 is what's really exciting, combined with autonomy and full self-driving capabilities, or as RJ says, point-to-point hands-free driving. Those two things, I think, could easily cause pretty significant increases for this company. And that is fundamentally why I'm so excited about Rivian. So when the stock went down 10%, I was like, all right, I'll add some more. This is one of those scenarios where I'm not worried about the stock halving, because yes, it could go down substantially if the company goes bankrupt or something. Like, it could go down to zero, but there is no risk of bankruptcy over the course of the next couple of years, right? Like, they have enough cash. They're going to get through this next couple of years. So the bet is on whether or not the R2 is going to be a success and whether or not they can have some level of autonomy that would be impressive. Those two things combined, this stock, to me, again, not investment advice, but to me, this is similar type of stock price where I'm like excited about it when I was excited about Robinhood at $8 or Rocket Lab at $3. And, I'm hoping that a year or 2 years from now, we're talking about Rivian at $13. It was like a no brainer. And people are now buying it at like 60 or 70 or whatever. So, um, yeah, that's the reason I'm excited about Rivian.